So Heather asked, since the pandemic, I've lived in trendy trainers. I can't bear being uncomfortable anymore. Does a comfortable heel exist? So the first thing to say is, well, I think we all agree with you that we're all wearing trainers lots of times. In fact, I'm wearing trainers today. And they can still look quite luxe, I think, depending on maybe kind of the texture that you're using, and maybe sometimes if you go for a platform, that can make it look even more elevated. But have no fear, we have you covered. So in terms of the first step, if you're really struggling to get out of your trainers, probably the easiest thing to go for is a flat form sandal. So you're still getting a sporty feel. So if that's what you've been loving about your trainers, you're still getting that, but in a more open styling. Now, obviously, there's lots of options you can go for here, but that in terms of comfort will give you that instant comfort with some elevation. Then we can move on to wedges. So wedges have been hugely important for many, many years. But what they've been able to do now in the footwear industry is make them much lighter. So you're not feeling that that wedge is really, really heavy. You can try different textures. Clearly, you may want a lower height than this one. We will show you that. But you've got that lovely texture here. So you're getting that wonderful sort of gold tone, which makes it look really, really luxe. And of course, comfortable. And of course, height. Then you can then go on to heels. So you mentioned about heels. So not all heels, I understand, are comfortable. I think where I'd start first of all is with a block heel. And so if you can see, you've got so much surface area here, so you're not going to feel that anything's digging in. You also feel that you have support, which is really, really important. And why not try a pop of colour? I mean, it's rude not to with footwear, I think. I always think we can be bolder with our choices in footwear and really update our look. So if you're trying to get out of your trainers and still look for something that's quite dressy, the wedges are a really good option. And we're seeing Zoe here, and she's got a really lovely fluid outfit with a chiffon sort of overlay in muted tones. If you're thinking of maybe elevating that look and going away from a stark white trainer, having in the linen content of this upper mixed with the gold gives it a more luxe look, and seeing that gold running through the wedge, again, is a more put together look. So that's a really good option if you're trying to get out of your trainers. But I would have to say, you could also do a gold trainer with this one if you wanted to. We've got some great ones that are really elevated too.